and the chorus is coming from the 2290 in the rack. So that's that sound, and then moving to the right are two different lead sounds. One of them has a shorter delay, and the other has a longer delay. And the trick with the lead delays is this. They're in stereo. The left side has a different setting than the right side. They're usually split in half. Like one of them is 250 milliseconds on the left and 500 on the right. The other one's longer. I'm not sure the exact length. It might be 400, 800, or 300, 600, or something around there. And those have the most gain. In fact, they have so much gain that if I were to stop at any given time, you get a lot of feedback. So I try not to stop. But anyway, those are the two lead settings. So the first one, a little bit less delay. You can hear it a little more subtle, and it allows, you know, some of the faster passages, you know, you hear more clarity in the note. And the one all the way to the far right has a more intense delay, and I use that on melodic, slow melodic solos, like In the Presence of Enemies, for example. Or maybe the end of Octavarium. Etc. So it's very singing, and the delays kind of add all this outside air. Preset 5 is my main lead sound, and that is what I use pretty much the whole night for leads when I'm doing things where I want the articulation to come through. It's channel 3 on the Mark IV, and it has a delay of 250 and 500. So this is my main touring rig, and the amps that I use are Boogie Mark IVs, there's two of them, and a Lone Star as well. And the Mark IVs I use sometimes for clean, but mostly for crunch and lead, and the Lone Star for clean and every so often lead as well. The rig is in stereo, so there's one head for each side, and the heads are driving 4x12 traditional rectifier cabinets with Celestion Vintage 30s. On this side of the rack, you have the effects and things like that. Here's a rack wah, a compressor and gate. Compressor is only used on the clean sound. A drawer full of pedals, which I change up from time to time, but we have some MXR Van Halen pedals. There's a Zakk Wylde overdrive. a Keeley modified tube screamer. Sometimes I put in a Boss DS1 in there. 90 by TC Electronics, an M3000, an Eventide 7000, and that's it.